Hello guys, my name is Dmitro. I'm front-end developer from Ukraine and I have 5 years experience in front-end. So in this video we're going to build a simple React application from scratch, a user directory with mock data and live search. No API, no libraries, just clean React and basic CSS. It's perfect if you're a beginner or want to practice working with components and states. So let's start. And the first step, you should install Node.js. Yeah, go to website and here you can click install Node.js and see some instruction. You can install it manually or use console. And where you install, we can check it. Open terminal and node minus version. So if we can see some version, it's okay. We can start with React application. So what do we need? We can create a new folder. For example, it's our test React. Yeah, it's because it's our test and first lesson. So, and we can open this folder in our program. I use WebStorm, you can use VS Code or other IDE. So, yeah. And how we can create this application? Before we use npx at some packet manager and we have npx create react app, etc. Now we have a little bit other other command. We can type npm create white. So next it's latest. It means we need latest version. The next step is folder name. For example, my app minus 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 template React. So paste enter. Create with to install following packages. Yes. So I think that's all. Currently we in this folder we need go to my app. It's simple command st my app. Here we can see a folder name. So what we have, public is src. In public folder we have different icons, maybe different fonts, locals, etc. It's like utility folder. And src, it's our main folder. So let's check what we have. The main file, it's package.json. Let's see, trust project, trust. So it's object with our settings. So here we can see name of our application, version, scripts, dependencies, and dev dependencies. It's for our just development. It's a global dependencies for our application. So before start, we should install all dependencies. So we use npm. It's inside Node.js environment. So we can use, it's a global environment on our computer. So let's type in npm install. It's simple command. And now let's wait. So npm manager goes to our package zone. It see our libraries or dependencies and install every. Let's check. As soon we should see new folder with node modules and new file package log.json. Node modules is like folders with all dependencies. Yeah, I think that's all. Up to date, audit, yeah. Let's restart it. Yeah, here we can see package log.json, all our dips of our application, every library in this file. And here we can see node modules. Yeah, it's a very big folder, and you should never go to it. So let's check other files, other important files. In src folder we have assets. It's also just icon for our React, app CSS, index CSS. Index, as I understand, it's a global file with styles, and app CSS it's for component. Main.js, JS6, I'm sorry, and app JSX. So main, it's like our root file, and we just import main component of our application. In this case, it's app. Yeah. So let's try to run our project. npm run dev. Yeah. White start our project, and we can open it in browser. So here we can see our application. What can we do? For our first lessons, we should clear this file and create some new components. Okay, let's do it. Delete all information in this file. So we have count set state, it's also delete. Yeah, let's check all imports. Its use state, its default hook. React logo, it's from assets React svg, and logo from white svg, as I understand. Yeah, it's from public folder. And app css, it's our css file for this file, so we can clear it too. So now we have blank page. I think we can clear index css too, maybe background color. Yeah, now it's black color sham dark, hover, body margin, flex, min width. So I think we can leave it. And let's start creating our components. For it's good practice create separate folders for our components. For example, we can create directory components. Yeah, and here we can create our files. For example, let's create one more directory. It will be users. Yeah, so let's continue. In this folder, I'll try to display you what is our oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh no, I think we should have a clear blank. Yeah, so it's our application. Yeah. And I wanted to have input, I'm sorry, with search, for example, and users list with some information. It will be um, like list, yeah, with name, with maybe mail, age, etc. And when we type in, for example, some name, we should have on this list just users includes what we type in this input. So let's try to create it. Okay. Um, let's find mock data. 1 second. Mm, 1 second. 1 second. So yeah, we can create a JSON file or just file with constants. In big project, in root folder, we have file like constants. Oh, it's just JavaScript. Yeah, we can paste it. We should export it, and we have users some ID, name, email, and avatar. So I think it's enough for now. And CSS is clear. So yeah, let's create input in our search. Yeah, file. So it will be a component with name search input. JSX. We use JSX because it's a special file format where we can combine our JavaScript code with some functions, with some conditions, and default our HTML. It's very, very good. I think it's comfortable for developing, and we always should use JSX format. So currently we can create function const search input. Its default arrow function, and it should return for us some div, for example. And don't forget export this component search input. Yeah. Oh, default search input. Yeah. Now we have, let's type it test search input. Yeah. And let's try to use this. Yeah. So we have our main file up. It's div, and we have some design. Yeah. And let's use our search input. Search input. Yeah. It's import. So here we can pass to our file where we have search input. Its components. Yeah. Users. Yeah. And search input. So let's save it and check what we have. Yeah, really text search input. It's really, really good. Okay, let's create some logic, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, input default our HTML. Oh my god. Input, yeah. Okay, type input. Oh my god, text. I'm so sorry, placeholder. Let's search by name. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's enough for now. Yeah, we have input really. We add some styles a little bit later. Let's try to do this input. We have two ways how we can get value from this input. Yeah. First, it's using refs, or second, with use state. Every input have value and on change methods at its return event. And for example, we can use console log event. It's base logic of some input event target dot value. Yeah. So can we see it in our console? Yeah, we can see. And what our next steps? We should use hook. It's called use state. Yeah. It's return for us array with two values. First, its value or some state, yeah. And second, it's a function set state. So use state, we can paste here default value. Its value will be pasted in our first render of our component. So let's try to, it's in our case it will be empty string. So what is state? State, it's our constanta. Yeah. It can be string, number, array, object, etc. Yeah, it's we can create const like const state 1, or let and value state, and here state equal. It's very bad practice. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's very bad practice, because we, for comfortable and for correct working of React, we should use just state in this case, because every on change method we should update correctly our state, and we have set state function for it. Set state so set state accepts as argument some value and update our state. Yeah, so let's try. Yeah, we can do it. We can use set state. So for now it's should works good. Let's check it in console. Yeah, log state search. Yeah, it's working very good. And every calls of on change we call set state and update our state. It's just one way to update our state. Don't use like state equals 1. No, it's incorrect. We can't do this. Yeah. And about naming, also it's just default, yeah, state, but we can rename it for search search value, for example. And this function always should start from set. Yeah, set it's like constanta, and here we should use set search state. And just don't forget rename others. Yeah, it's really good and it's working. So as I said before, we can paste here something, for example, QVA, resave. Oh, yeah, it's our default value. Yeah, it's really working. So we have input and we have our users. So let's create separate file for users, and users list tsx. The same const users list arrow function. Yeah, and always every function should return some value. It can be some div, some component, or some, for example, object with values. Yeah, like this. But in this case it will be user list. It's not component, it's a custom hook, like yeah, you state and it should calls you. For example, in this case it will be use users list. Well, and in this case it's custom hook, and we just separate some functions, separate some logic to custom hooks. And yeah, but in our case it's users list, and it should return some div for us. Yeah, and export default users list. Let's import it. Yeah, search users list. So the same import components user list. So what is our users list? Yeah, I think it's some div. Yeah, class name, let's add classes. Users list wrapper. Yeah, users list wrapper. Add some padding. Yeah, for example, pixels, and maybe margin. Oh my god, margin top 10. Yeah, I think it's enough for now. So what do we have? We have some users. Yeah, and we should create some list. So we create wrapper for our list. How we can do it? Yeah, we should import this const, import users from we can go constants. Yeah, let's check. Oh, it's other import. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, here we can see all our users, and in JavaScript we have function map. Yeah, for example, if we have some array with numbers 1 3 5 6, we can use map and do something with each item in this array. So let's do something like that, and in console 2 6 10 12. Yeah, in React we have this function. We can use it, users. yeah, users dot map user, let's call it user, and we should return some, what is it, I'm sorry, return some div, yeah, very good. In object user, for example, we can display name, yeah, it's our list of names, very good. Very important, where we use map, we should add k for every item. In our case, it should be static value, for example, id, user id, yeah. Why we should have k in our list? Because React can't understand without this key what we do in this list. For example, if we wanna change, for example, second item, or wanna do something with it, React should check k, static k, because if we use, for example, new date, yeah, it k will be generated every time. For example, we change second item, this list render, and now we have new case. It's a bad practice, and we should use just static values, yeah. Okay, username, let's wrap it, yeah, div username. Next, what we have, user email, and image, yeah, with avatar, img alt, it will be username, for example, and source, it will be user avatar. So let's check it. Yeah, very good. Oh my god, it's, yeah, very good. Let's add some styles for it, yeah. Class name for row, user item row, yeah, copy, and so user item row. Let's add display flex, yeah, very good. Let's align item center, gap, it will be row gap, I think, 8, or it's column gap, yeah, no, I don't remember, because I just use, yeah, it's better to use just gap, I think it's column gap, yeah, very good. Let's add some styles to our avatar, yeah. Class name, in React we use class name, not class, yeah, class name. User avatar, let's copy and add some styles. We can add width 20, height 20, border radius full, yeah, very good. Item row, let's add padding 8, 12, yeah, very good. Yeah, I think it's enough. or maybe what we can add. Why it's 26. We can delete this div. I think it's enough. Just have image. Yeah, better. Maybe let's do it 40 because it's very small. And yeah, it looks better, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, very cool. Or I think we can don't use gap. Let's justify content. No, let's use gap. Yeah. So I think we should add more styles for index CSS because it's a little bit ugly. I think let's, yeah, okay. Body margin 0, padding 0. And let's, I think, better add some styles for our application. Yeah. Users wrapper. We can skip it and just use our app CSS. Yeah. Okay, with 100%, height 100. Oh my god, 100%. Yeah, let's add one more div. Class name. User wrapper content. Let's call it. Add display flex. Justify content center. Yeah. Let's put in top 100. Yeah, I think it's better. Let's add some styles for input because it's also ugly. Yeah. Class name. Users search input. Yeah. Also with 100. Let's add padding. No, I think better to use 8 pixels. Yeah. Rounded. Oh, sorry. Border radius 12. Let's refresh this page. Why we have so big input? Let's change it. No, I think. Okay. So let's add some logic for it. Yeah. I think how we can manage it. Yeah. We have two components where, yeah, we have two components, search input with state, and when we change the state, we should update our list in other component. So in React, we can use props. It's like arguments in function. Yeah. So let's move this search value to top of our application, yeah, like this. And how we can use these props? We have search input, we have two values, search value and set search value. So let's start from it. Yeah, we should have here search value and set search value. Search why we have search state? Okay. And here use like this. So that's all. Let's check. Yeah, search value. Yeah, it's still working. Okay, very good. And in this case, maybe we should have our users here. So let's do like this. Yeah. Yeah, it's other file. We should. Yes. Constants. Yeah. Yeah, it's still working. So now we can modify users when we change search value. So how we can do this? In React, we have a lot of hooks. Yeah, we have two ways: use effect or use memo. Let's do it with use memo because it's more simple. It's a React hook that lets you cache the result of a calculation between re-renders. I think it's a better solution for our application. So how we can use it? Yeah, use memo, calculated value and dependencies. It's should be array. It's our constant. Yeah, const. Let's call it search users use memo. Yeah, here we should return some value and add dips. So when we should update our search value or searched user, I think when we type something in our input. So when we change search value, let's put search value inside dips. Yeah, okay. How we can check it? Let's return one. Oh, for example, it's just testing log searched user. Yeah, so when we type in something in input, now we should see new search user value. Yeah, it's working. So, and let's add some logic. Yeah, how we can use search? We should filter our list. So filter user where user dot name. Let's use to lowercase because it's a bad practice. It's good. I'm sorry. Includes search value also to lowercase. Yeah. Let's check it in console for now. Yeah, I think here should be Alice Johnson. Let's check. Yeah, Alice Johnson. Oh, good. And now we can use it like props instead of our user from constants. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good. Also, we can add. Maybe let's add small button button on click with reset, for example, value. It's empty. Yeah, let's add some styles for this button. Class name, reset button. Yeah, open our CSS file, reset button, background color, let's this, border radius also 12 pixels, padding 10, 20, something like that. Yeah, it's better. Text, oh no, it's color azure. Yeah, good. And let's beautify it. Search input wrapper. It's not input, I think it's section, maybe section, search section wrapper. Yeah. Yeah, display also flex, column gap 10. Yeah, very good. So I wanna, when we type something, clear by reset button. Yeah, and let's cursor pointer. Yeah, how we can do this? We can add new props. Yeah, so let's call it reset. On click reset, add new props, or we have set search value. It's the same, but and we can use arrow function also, set search value and clear our input. So let's check. Yeah, very good. All right, that's it for today's video. So in the next video, I think we a little bit modify it. I think we can delete some users from list, or maybe add it to favorites. Yeah, I think it's very good practice, because we can understand how we can manage every item in this list. Yeah, in this case, because it's very important and it's very interesting. Also, I plan add some styles, maybe add and try to use some new hooks. And that's all. Thank you for your watching, and see you next time.